Welcome to the Emerging Lawyer series at the Coffee Conversation Show powered by the Emerging India Forum, TIF, and a tech partner, Prime Infotech Solution. Theme is the legal educator on law, learning, and living with purpose. We have with us Advocate Megha Deshmukh, practicing advocate, academician, and researcher. With close to a decade of experience, Megha has shaped young minds across some of Pune's leading legal and management institutions, including ILS Law College, BMCC, and Vishwakarma University. Whether she is lecturing on business and criminal law or contributing to public legal discourse, Megha brings clarity, compassion, and critical thought to every role she steps into. She's not just an advocate, she's an artist, a mentor, and a change maker. In this candid episode of the Emerging Lawyer series, we uncover the layers of a remarkable journey and how she continues to inspire the next generation of thinkers and doers. Welcome, Megha, to today's coffee conversation.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So let me explain you the flow and the format. There will be three rounds: professional journey, personal journey, and a surprise rapid fire where you will be in the hot seat.
And-
Uh, and you have to be witty, fun, and quick. And here's your gift shaping the Gen Z lawyer.
Oh, thank you so much.
It will be autograph and sent to you. So,
Wow.
friend, I'm Lion Amir Virani, host at Coffee Conversation and legal tech evangelist at Prime Infotech Solution, author of 15 books. We help law firms, corporate legal, startup SMEs with world-class technology, software licensing, and tech training solutions. So my first question, Megha, how was the journey shaped up and what were the key defining moments?
Oh, uh, I guess looking back to my journey, I had been guided with the principle, I guess, go with the flow. But as we are talking about specific moments, specific instances, it makes me think about one of the instance I had when had experience when my grandfather passed away. He also had a background of law field, basically, and he was a social worker, freedom fighter as well. So obviously, when somebody passes away, people would come to your place and uh, show their condolences, etc. So one young person came to see when he got to know about his demise, and he started for no reason scolding me. I had no idea who the person is, why he is scolding me, and I was all in surprise, like what is happening around. And then he started crying and furiously then talked to me, told me कि आपने बताया क्यों नहीं वो गुजर गए. I wanted to see him earlier. I wanted to talk to him because he is the person who pushed me towards um, uh, going for a particular degree. He gave me that confidence. He always supported me. So that was the moment which made me decide basically. I would like to be somebody. I would like to earn something like this in my life. Like when I'll pass away, somebody like him or her maybe, ऐसे कह सकते हैं, somebody should come to the place and say कि नहीं, she helped me in my life and she definitely pushed me towards the goal in my life.
Wow, beautiful. Okay, so Megha, what initially inspired you to blend advocacy with academic teaching?
Uh, okay. So, basically, when I was in a courtroom and doing certain research, presenting myself, presenting client, basically, I had to sit and study. And I have this background of a theater as well. So I thought, why not just cultivate this habit of studying, enhance it a bit more, and utilize uh, this skill, maybe we can say so, to enhance the journey. So I started working as visiting faculty with initially with certain institutions, and the thought was ki, if semester goes well, students are not complaining to the management, it means that I am doing well. and it worked rather well, and rather I got feedback about the teaching and everything. So I thought that I should be definitely utilizing this habit of study, enhance it further in and incorporate it in my professional success as well.
Wow. So, as someone who's taught across many prestigious institutions, what have been your most rewarding teaching moments?
Okay. There are many such, but I remember this starkly. If you had been through maybe Pune District Court, one fine day I was on second floor waiting for a lift. There was a huge queue, and while waiting for a lift, I saw one face familiar in the lobby, and that face started approaching towards me. And with utmost respect, that individual bowed down and touched my feet. And I was like, what is happening? And I suddenly it reminded me that this person who is right now in district court practicing, getting success in litigation is somebody I have taught. And that was something extremely overwhelming experience for me. Also, there is one more moment when I was teaching BBA students who have no actual knowledge or background of law. They had this fear about the law, like how we would be able to dissect the language, we would be even able to write about it, etc. And one fine day, once they were done with their degree, a student came to me and she asked me, "Ma'am, do you remember me?" I was like, "Yes, I do remember your face. I definitely know I have taught you so in so and so year, but I'm not in a position to retrieve your name." So she
Mhm.
stated, "Ma'am, do you remember I had done so and so questionnaire and it was related to women empowerment and legal position, etc." I stated, "Yes, definitely I do remember that." Ma'am, so now she stated that, "Ma'am, so now you would be really glad to know कि now I have cleared my entrance for LLB and I have decided to do my career in law." So I thought being somebody who is able to make them explore different fields and change the way they pursue certain things, change the way they even perceive certain things. If I am able to do that, I guess these are the moments I do cherish definitely.
Wow. So, Megha, how do you keep your lectures and research relevant in today's fast changing legal landscape?
Okay. So, as any lawyer would be the member of different groups, I'm also member of all these different WhatsApp and mail letters, etc. Obviously, I do follow all these legal reporters, do read about them. Uh, and there are now, I guess we are blessed. I would rather dare to state that we get this ready-made analysis about new changing trends and things. So that definitely helps keep us updated. And in respect of incorporating these changes and communicating it to new generation, uh, I do conduct certain activities in a class. Whenever I am in a college, I am with students. So they would be in a form of sometimes damsharas, they would be in a form of sometimes maybe name place animal thing sort of game. So it's easier for them to not to precisely strain their brain's rote memory part, but rather experience that and later on apply whatever they have learned.
Wow. So, Megha, as a guest faculty with Yashoda and other civic academies,
Right.
how different is training civil servants from teaching law students?
Oh, okay. What I think what major difference is when I am working with professionals, they have specific motive, like why we are together and what type of learning they are expected of. When I'm in a class and communicating with regular degree students, they would rather uh, are attending a class with a generalistic approach. They would rather like to explore all the dimensions related to a particular subject. But when I'm working with all these civil servants or maybe rest professionals whom I'm training them, so these individuals for a specific subject matter are approaching me, or I am trying to explain that specific subject matter only with them. And it's more about practical and theory difference. So on field, what experience they would get and how they would like to apply the changes or maybe that particular law to that specific instance. That is more discussed. While I am when with students, it's more about first try to understand the concept. And once you understand the concept, let's just try to apply it to generalistic example, not a specific one. So there is this difference when the audience is different.
Wow, yeah. So, Megha, what challenges have you faced in balancing courtroom realities with academic ideals?
Okay. Uh, as now this internet and OTT platforms are booming, I guess many students who would choose law, it's more because of Suits, Jolly LLB, then
Hmm.
Mamla Legal Hai, like movies and series. I would not say that it's absolutely wrong. Definitely, these are the things which would inspire them, but it creates some sort of expectation.
Hmm.
They would, and mainly these expectations related to package and what sort of clients I would get. And that is not the reality, definitely. Yes, you would get a chance, but that sometimes would be once in a lifetime chance when you get to get the limelight. And but every day you have to strain yourself, you have to study. And I truly believe that if you do not like studies, don't come to law because you have to study, upgrade yourself every day. So this difference is definitely there. They would like to apply it, and they are all in the awe of crime and related stuff. And then when it comes to sort of dry options like land laws or labor laws, they are not that interested or keen to take up that. They don't, at the level when they study for a degree, they don't understand what it can fetch them. They take some time for understanding this difference. So this perception difference is definitely there because of the boom of OTT platforms or maybe this type of exposure. So this difference is there.
Wow, yeah. So, Megha, what role do you believe legal education should play in shaping not just lawyers, but responsible citizens?
Okay. Um, I guess basis of legal education or practice of law is about the framework, guideline, and deciding upon what is right, what is wrong, and in particularly that situation, given situation, what is right and wrong. So developing this type of rationale in a person so that individual would be in a position to decide upon what is acceptable and what is not acceptable and why so. Just not the way in school we used to learn the tables. We never questioned why uh, 2 2 4 होता है. So, understanding the logic, understanding the rationale behind, if that is inculcated properly, I don't think that there would be any issue in their life they would face in any area because they would know that there would be this human approach already inculcated in them. So I guess this definitely indirectly or directly could be the aim our legal education or law practice can work upon or aim at.
Correct. So, Megha, you have been involved in several institutions as a committee member. How do
Yeah.
these behind the scene roles shape education policy or legal curriculum?
Okay. Um, I would rather like to break maybe many people's understanding about one fine day our government feels ki we need to make this change in the curriculum and the change would be there. It is not like that at all. There is
Hmm.
exhaustive process, and in the process, trends are basically studied about what are the requirements right now about a particular faculty are, how these requirements would change in upcoming years, then how the technology would be incorporated in the process. All these things are basically studied by stalwarts from the field. Number of rounds of discussions would take place. Like, what if this change is done? What if this change is not done? How it is going to affect the generations? That has also been taken into consideration always, definitely. And so then later on, the curriculum is formed. Even when we have this concept called board of studies, even when about a particular subject matter, board of studies sanction that syllabus, that also later on worked by many individuals upon, and then lastly it will be finalized and communicated to the students. Also every 2 years that is also upgraded. Like in a law we say that precedence is something which is going to lead the way. That way in syllabus as well, in curriculum as well, definitely they would be deciding upon, considering upon all these factors before it is in public and taught to the student.
Yes. So, Megha, who has influenced you or has been a mentor from the legal world?
Sorry, I could not hear you
Who has
clearly.
influenced you? Who has influenced you or has been a mentor from the legal world?
Okay. Okay. Actually, there are many individuals, but of course, as I stated earlier as well, I have great impact of my grandfather and my father in on my life and my life decisions. They also both of them belong to legal fraternity itself, and um, fortunately or unfortunately, no, fortunately only, I could meet these individuals. Especially, I have my ma'am who helped me throughout, like which particular subject I should be choosing. She knew me since my college days, so she knew what type of approach I have towards a particular thing. She helped me decide upon whether I should be going into the litigation or not. She also helped me decide upon whether I should be taking up teaching as well. So all these experimentations, until and unless are sanctioned by her and by my grandfather, I did not go ahead with. Though I did feel to experiment a lot about many things. Obviously, these individuals helped me a lot because I feel that at that naive moment, these were the individuals who understood my passion in a better way, helped me go ahead in a better way.
Wow. So, Megha, that was your receiving mentorship. So, what does mentorship mean to you, and how do you approach it with your students or junior colleagues? Now, giving back.
Okay. Yeah, true, true. I guess rather than mentoring, it's more about facilitating individual. It's not about telling them you should be doing that. It is the only thing which is good for you. I rather believe that I should be, or rather one should be in a position to let these individuals, maybe these are the students or maybe your colleagues, know what are the different choices they have and what are the positives and negatives of all these choices, in a short span and in long run as well, like how it is going to affect their personal and professional life both, because nowadays it is quite an important factor to balance your personal and professional life as well. So that way, if we are in a position to be a really good facilitator, to let them come to by themselves, of course, to a conclusion which would not only help them pursue their passion, but also help them balance out their personal life. That way, I guess we should be facilitating them being maybe mentor or maybe colleague or maybe senior, whatever term we wish to use, rather than just ordering them, you should do this, you should not do this, likewise.
Yeah, correct. Okay, my last question. In your view, how should young lawyers prepare for the practical world beyond textbooks?
Okay. There are certain things I observe when I today work with um, young individuals or interact with young individuals. There are two, three things I guess they can work upon. Of course, as they understand their rights, correspondingly, they should be able to know their duties as well. Not in the sense we try to dissect it in law, but rather what is their responsibility towards themselves and why they are doing a particular thing. For example, if somebody is practicing law, then that individual must be in a position to understand himself, like why are you why what made you choose practice in law or maybe litigation, why you did not decide to maybe go to corporate or any other option you decided to not decided to do. So this clarity has to be there, and this would come with patience, I guess. So, and that would require consistency in effort. So I'll suggest that rather than I don't want to blame anyone, but because nowadays news and analysis in shorts available, so you would just go through the heading and you would feel that I know everything. I'll rather suggest you read that particular part by yourself and cultivate your own opinion rather than going by somebody else's opinion. So, if you have this type of ability inculcated in yourself, that definitely is going to help you go ahead in a long run, apart from basic studies, because then you would not have expectations which are not matching with reality, be it from yourself or be it from your respective fraternity. So I guess that at least that could be done.
Wow. So let's go to next round and understand Megha as a person. Tell us about your family and your formative years.
Okay. As I stated earlier as well, my family has played a really major role in whatever I am today. My paternal family members are majorly from the legal fraternity itself, and as my father's job was transferable job, um, I could have experience of living in remotest possible area and in metro city as well. So it definitely helped me inculcate certain qualities. It made me flexible, adaptive. At the same time, it made me learn how important it is to be to have a specific network, how you can explore various opportunities, um, how a particular moment uh, can absolutely change your decision making. That something I could understand because I could experience variety of things, of course, because of my father's transferable job, and we had to go to a number of different places. Every year or 2 years, 3 years, we had to change the place. So once you go to the city, you get to learn about things, you make friends, and all of a sudden you have to go to a different place. So, how to adapt with such sort of situation, how to handle your emotions, but still perform, believe in yourself, all such things I could learn because of this, I guess.
Wow.
Quite an exhaustive one, this one.
So as you said, you have lived in different parts of India. So which place is close to your heart and why?
Okay, so of course, they are because of the different sort of experiences as a child, as a kid that I have had. So, we had to this particular place called Sinnar. It's a taluka place in Nashik district, and that is really close to my heart because I had this teacher in a school. He's no more now. He was our drawing teacher. He um, actually made me learn how to love our qualities, how to groom yourself as an individual, how to not to only look into what you're going to get, how not to be selfish in a particular instance. And that also, that those years also gave me my passion about teaching, theater, and it helped me find myself. So that is something I really, those memories, that place, I really cherish.
Wow. So thank you for leading me to the next question. What got you interested in theater art and how has the journey been?
Sorry, how?
What got you, uh, you said earlier that you're a theater artist. So what attracted you to theater art and how has the journey been?
Okay. So, it goes in respect of any career, like you get something positive and you think that I love this thing. Like for example, if you get out of marks, you think that this is my favorite subject, or you win the case from a particular area, you think that this is the area I should be practicing in. Likewise, I participated initially in certain competitions like elocution or storytelling, and I got praises from people around, and then it made me think that this is something I really love, and of course the praises, and something I really enjoy doing. And one more thing, basically, it helped me, or I think this particular thing is a positive of a theater, that you could be in someone else's shoe.
Yes.
You try to think about that individual's perspective thoroughly. You just don't assume. You try to understand that person thoroughly. And it really helped me interacting with people, um, be it in my personal relations or be it professionally. So I guess whatever I am today, uh, if people feel I'm creative, I'm lively, I'm confident, it's all about theater, or rather, it is something which is given to me by theater.
Wow. So what's that play which is memorable and why?
Okay, there was this one Marathi one act play called Drushti, wherein I played a blind girl. So how
Wow.
her journey in learning works, that was there. And there is one more play which was in Sanskrit, that is
Mm.
called Konayati Vasham Loke. So it was musical drama basically, which compared different folk stories in the form of different folk musics with today's corruption. like how the story talks about the corruption and how the form is now changed to this particular form. That was compared, and then we used to ask audience to you decide now what type of form you would like to carry forward. So that really is close to my heart.
Wow. Recently, I went for a play where it was like the artist was
Okay.
interacting with the audience.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Right.
uh,
So
uh,
the artist would
I don't
question,
recollect the
I
name.
guess.
Yeah, she had made apna what do you say placards, small placards, and given to the audience.
Huh,
And she's RJ, did in Gujarati, and she used to say the number and this number. Then you have to read, and that way she was building up the story, but involving the
right.
audience.
Right.
So it was a
Right. Right. Right.
beautiful way of that creative way of involving and beautiful because I go for
Yeah.
plays. I go for
Yeah.
apna ye Gujarati. I've been for Marathi also, English,
Oh,
Hindi, Urdu. So
nice.
I've gone for Dastangoi. Recently, I went for Dastangoi in
Right.
Gujarati.
Okay. Fortunately, we have really good Marathi and Gujarati theater. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I really believe that. And in all these cases, you do not really need to be expert in that language.
yeah,
That experience makes you understand everything. So that is the beauty of this
yeah.
medium, I guess.
When she read out the number in Gujarati, the placard which I
Yeah.
had, it was uh,
Right.
I couldn't relate. So I said, "Why? Uh, my Gujarati is not so fluent, and the number you're saying in Gujarati, so you could read the lines, but the number was not in my because I don't speak Gujarati daily." So she said it's fine, and she made comfortable. She didn't made it ki, "Ha, but you don't know that." So she
Right.
involved the citizen, brought down in on center stage, and made them part of the drama. So that was that
Right.
beautiful memory for a senior citizen. Someone had come at the age of 84.
Oh,
Yeah. And this play was in what do you say, offbeat location, not in a usual auditorium. It was at
okay. Experimental theater, maybe.
Yeah, somewhat like, but in a mill. Now in Mumbai, mills
Okay.
are converted into restaurants, into experimental auditoriums, something like that. So
Okay.
coming in that place at famous studio, these Gujarati
Right.
people, they come from far off. So good to see. Okay, so many senior citizens and
Okay.
I mean that what do you say, unstable staircases and sitting there
Right.
for,
Right. Right.
yeah. So that excitement I could see in the faces of apna, so I like just sharing this. Okay.
Amazing.
So, uh, so Megha, when you're not in class or court, what are your go-to forms of entertainment? Books, movies, or music?
Okay. I'll say people rather than books, movies. Though I love to read books, music is again something I really enjoy. But I guess I would rather meet people, try to expand my circle, uh, try to understand people more because that's something I really enjoy since beginning. Even when I was a child, I used to really love interacting with people. I was outgoing child only, as you can see in our conversations as well. So yes, definitely movies. Yes, I do really love to watch movies. Rather, film appreciation is something I really enjoy because
Mhm.
when we come out, we see "हाँ, अच्छा लगा." But why did you feel अच्छा लगा? क्या अच्छा लगा? It's about the feeling. You should be appreciating the technical part as well. So movies is something I would really love to watch. Then nice time with family, enjoying music. That is also something I really love. But yes, first preference would be people.
So, which is your favorite movie which can revisit again and again, and why?
Okay. There are many such from different genres, rather.
Hmm.
Uri, then Bhag Milkha Bhag, Razi, then Marathi movies. These two I really love to watch again and again, called Anandi Gopal and Zogwa. So they inspire me to go ahead in life. They are about particular stories basically, and uh, having some aim, objective, try to work for it. Uh, it really definitely helps me rejuvenate myself. And also, certain movies I enjoy just watching. Typical Bollywood movies, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai sort of movies. Also, I would love to see. Then there are
Wow.
certain movies I would really love to watch specifically for the technicalities, like uh, Life of Pi, then this one, Avatar. All these movies also, yeah, Interstellar. These are again few movies I really would like to go back again and again.
Wow. So, if your friends had to describe you in three words, what would it be?
If sorry,
If your friends had to
huh?
describe Megha in three words,
Oh,
what would it be?
okay, okay. Um, Organized, disciplined, then hopping around always, and creative.
Wow. So, is there a family tradition or festival that holds special meaning for you?
Yes, definitely. In Maharashtra, we have Ganpati Utsav, which we celebrate at a big scale. So, since my childhood, we have this tradition. People would come to our place. We have
Hmm.
this entire 10-day exhaustive festivities planned for family when all the family members would come together, make things together, prepare food, would do decorations together. So it's rather more about celebrating us together rather than in the name of maybe any deity. So I really love to celebrate this particular one with my family. I do cherish those memories.
Since you're a Punekar, uh, if someone wants to visit Pune uh, for places to visit and to have food, what are your suggestions?
Okay. There are many such suggestions. And maybe if you would like to enjoy typical Indian, Maharashtrian rather thali, I would suggest you can go to Shreyas. You can go to Shabri and Vishnuvardhan for thali part. Then, if you like to have misal or vada pav, I'll definitely suggest you can go to Garden Vada Pav. Then for misal, you can again go to Sharvari. You can go to Ramnath. They serve amazing misal. Then, if you are non-vegetarian, then you can go to Babylon. If you would like to have nice family restaurant experience, you can go to Veranda. So it's about whether you would like to have the experience or you would like to enjoy the food. So that way, definitely we can decide, choose where we would like to go to.
Wow, beautiful. So, Megha, what are your plans for 2025 personally and professionally?
Okay. So obviously professionally, trying my hand at different areas as well, like technology, practice in technology. I have taken up certain projects related to fintech as well. Also, in respect of certain trainings and my presence as practitioner or trainer, I am trying to plan or expand rather in the areas of posh training, then ethical policy building, writing, training for that. And uh, professionally also, I'm trying to get myself into PhD. Let's hope I will be able to soon get myself
Wow,
enrolled.
that's beautiful. So my last one, it's a googly one. Describe Megha in one line.
Describe Megha in one word.
One line. One word,
Oh,
one line.
okay. Oh my God. I have to talk all positives about myself. I'll say maybe dedicated, disciplined, uh, creative legal professional with wavering integrity and uh, passion for justice, I
Wow,
guess.
beautiful. So let's put you in the hot seat, the rapid fire
Oh my
round.
God.
Law or literature?
I hope I
Morning,
make up to 5 CR question.
morning lecture or nighttime creativity?
Morning lecture.
Courtroom arguments or classroom debates?
Oh my God, this is difficult choice. Arguments. Courtroom
Uh,
arguments.
one theater artist you admire?
Uh, Mohan Agashe, Dr. Mohan Agashe.
Wow, he's beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's awesome actor. Yeah. Your comfort food on a hectic day?
Ah, माँ के हाथ का पराठा.
Wow. Your favorite color?
somebody serves somebody serves ready made
Yes, that is true. Your favorite color?
black.
Dream travel place?
Not yet decided, rather. There are many. Cannot talk about one.
Okay. One word your students would use to describe you.
Okay. So if they were law students, compassionate. And if they were my juniors, then Khadus maybe.
So my last one. Tea or coffee to recharge?
Coffee. Sure,
Yes, please.
coffee. See,
Yeah.
coffee.
Wow. You did well. And here's your book, which will be
Oh,
autographed and
thank
sent.
you so much.
So, friend, it was a lovely conversation. As she said, 'cause she is a conversationalist. Yes, in true sense. So, all those young women legal professionals out there, watch this episode, get inspired. Okay, like Megha's taken on the role of practicing advocate, academician, then a researcher, and also enjoying life at theaters. So this is what the coffee speakers bring to the table. Okay, they lead a creative side also in their lives. And yes, she's a Punekar. Whenever in Pune, you can visit her or be a student, enroll for her
Sure.
classes. Uh, so yeah, she's not only teaching law students, but also what do you say, from the government side,
Professionals.
professionals, government people. So yeah, she's balancing both. She's giving back. Okay, government people also needs a teaching, and she's there to help them. So, like that, there are 500 coffee speakers who inspires from their professional, personal journey. And family feature like Megha, visit our website, the Emerging India Forum or LinkedIn page, or connect with the speakers who would put in a word and invite you to have coffee conversation. So we are all coffee
Thank you so
connoisseurs.
much. Yeah, thank you
Yeah,
so
and
much.
like that, you have brought that mug which is written coffee. So this is
Yeah,
my
actually, it's my usual
memorable
one.
moments.
Need to
So
refill though.
yes. So, watch this episode. It will be live, and we are celebrating Father's Day. We are having a panel discussion where four coffee speakers will be sharing their journey on fatherhood, managing their career, family. So stay tuned. So like that, they will be all exciting in this 5 years journey. So thank you.
Thank you so much. And all the blessings for the platform and your efforts. It's really, really, really appreciative. Thank you so
That's fine.
much.